This is a 3D tumor visualization. It looks impressive, but some of it is wrong. Here's why that happens and why I'm showing it anyway. Quick recap from part 1. AutoScanAI takes MRI scans, classifies brain tumors, and shows where the model is looking using GradCam. So it also includes uncertainty, handling, so the system warns you when it's not confident. Now let's talk about what happens after detection. Once we have a classification and a heat map, the system generates medical style explanation using an LLM. And this is a bit risky because language models hallucinate sometimes. They can invent measurements and sound authoritative about things they don't know, and so the explanation system is tightly constrained. It only uses real confidence scores, real tumor metrics computed by the pipeline, no invented numbers. The explanation starts with predicted diagnosis, confidence, tumor size and volume, only if reliable, and then background information. One thing I'm still actively fixing, explanation can become too long and generic, too textbook-like. So I'm refactoring them to be shorter, more scan-specific, more grounded, but gives enough details that we want. The hardest part by far was the 3D visualization because the goal is simple, show a 3D brain with the tumor placed inside of it, exactly in the place that we can see it in the 2D MRI. But here's the core problem. Most inputs are a single 2D MRI slice, and the single slice cannot really produce real 3D anatomy. So what I built initially is a reference atlas visualization. The brain shape comes from a standard atlas, but the tumor is projected using the GradCam mask, and visually it looks impressive, but technically it can produce artifacts, which is like a slab-like tumor, streaks, branding, because we're projecting 2D information into a 3D space. I spent days auditing this pipeline, logging what volume is actually being meshed, also saving intermediate tumor volumes, rendering slice montages to catch projection bugs. The current approach is very explicit. If the input is only 2D, the 3D view is labeled reference only. If full 3D input exists, it builds a real cam volume per slice. But that second part is still in progress. I'd rather show something limited but honest than something impressive but misleading. Biggest lesson from this project: 1, don't trust the visuals without verification. 2, interpretability is harder than prediction. And 3, medical AI needs restraint, not hype. So AutoScanAI works, but more importantly, it fails loudly when it should, and that's what makes it worth building. There's still a lot to improve: tighter GradCam, real 3D when volumes are available, shorter explanation but stronger testing. But the foundation is honest and inspectable. Follow us on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Thank you.